I don't have a problem with giving resources out to a woman. Only problem I have is giving resources to a woman that does not understand what it means to fetch her own water. Bam! If you cannot appreciate my 50 kobo, orisha bo le gbe mi, o ma fi mi le bo se ba mi.
Bam! You want a man to be spending money on you. What value are you dropping?
If you talk, say you no go give woman money, you still dey play. If babe no collect am for your hand, your woman go collect am. If your woman no collect am,
sisters, they there.
But Jennifer, have you ever spent on your guy? Do you spend on guys that you date?
Why not?
Odogu.
Are you whining?
I love that statement.
Why not?
I don't like selfish women. Some girls, they want a simple life. You might be that kind of guy that just want to go for 9 to 5, make a good money, go home, go back to your wife, have a wonderful weekend, maybe a couple of vacations twice in a year. And they're okay with that. And if you try to do more, there'll be problems.
Exactly, sir.
And there's some certain kind of guy that wants it all. The 1% of the 1%. And if one is not balanced with each other, there's going to be a problem.
Exactly. Sir.
So if you're the kind of guy that wants it all, you have to be with a woman that believes she wants it all. Because one thing you will pay for it. Everything has a price.
Yes, of course.
If you're going to be successful at some point, you would think about love twice. You're never going to be lucky. Respectfully speaking, you're never going to be lucky. We are in an age of commodified love. Respect to women on the set.
Before I call,
love has become a product of capitalism. Everybody wants to consume. This is how I feel like love should be. The fairy tale. And at some point, everybody's reality is different.
Exactly, sir.
You want babe where baby say, she just wants to go to school. Probably she wants to be a nurse and all that. Have a good life. She wants to take care of the kids. And you are the kind of guy that wants to build a global business. Una no go work.
Exactly. You have to go for your spec.
That will bring us to a topic. One very thing where they always sweet my heart to hear, which is, should ladies depend on their boyfriend for their lifestyle?
Bam.
But before we go into it, I am Olajumoke, your host with the most, your woman of many talents. You know the vibes. And here with me is my co-host, Akokbo. Introduce yourself.
I love to introduce myself. I'm a man of valor.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is to sit with men today? Please.
Power.
All right, it's your favorite boy. Ose Destiny Osamu Jamie Onitwem Ogbem Osas.
You carry us go far.
Sir, this life, the guys carry people go far for this life, because as it is like this, official distance speaking, we move on.
Osas,
calm down.
So I heard you say something like money does not phantom, vocabulary,
Vocabulary does not phantom intelligence.
Tell us about that.
Just go with that. The size is not needed.
Okay. But me to be.
I'm just a young person.
Me to be.
Actually, okay. Osas was trying to start talking about something the other time about vocabulary, and I'm like, if you sabi speak a whole lot of English and your level of intelligence is still nonsense.
But sir, in this context, it's a sweeter thing that somebody have this intelligence and sabi the grammar.
And the person that does not have the intelligence
that
and
has
have
the
the grammar,
Osas,
yes, sir.
That will only work for somebody like me. When you see me with tribal mark, you have a little bit of misconception, like
me. I can't. I'm not mad.
Right? No, because you know him.
Because
you know him.
It is because you know me.
Because you know him.
When you see me, I'm not talking to you.
Yes,
just
sir.
sitting down. Before you hear my voice, you would have a little bit of misconception.
Right?
There is a little bit of stereotype of locality that has to go with tribal mark.
I get you.
Pay
But
that
my
person who
governor,
do
understand, sir.
you're
Right.
But relax. Relax. Let
I was
me
about to
come in
point
this
out
way.
that. I was about to
Let me
point out
come in
that.
this way.
I
Sorry.
was
once
about
I
to
see
point
the
out
Hello.
dates,
that.
I know that
Hello.
no.
But
Hello.
not everybody will be able to recognize that.
Hello.
Do you know that?
Sure.
Honestly,
Relax.
not everybody.
Relax.
It takes,
Not everybody.
It
You know they see am
it's-
for market,
relax,
you know
so
still get
it
up.
I
takes-
said not
it takes
everybody.
another level
See the
of
wristwatch.
it takes
See
another
what-
level of exposure.
Not everybody
No,
will
no,
recognize
no.
that. To be
See,
very
it's not
honest.
about-
See, sir, let me be very frank with you. At some point, I look at people very, very well before I make pronunciations towards some things. See, I feel see you may get rubber mark, but see, I go watch you well. Now,
Midnight water.
look at my big boss here now. Regardless of the tribal mark, have you seen his sweet tarts? See, not be who never chop for 4 days. They put tarts for hand.
No, I don't
I'm
support
not crazy
that.
yet.
I don't support that.
I'm not crazy
No,
yet.
no.
Actually, know what I'm saying.
I don't support that.
You don't support what?
Don't say
Fine,
that. You are saying no be everybody. We don't chop belle.
Fine, get relax.
No.
Fine, get relax. We will go deeper. But
Okay.
before we go deeper, please introduce yourself.
Okay. My name is Jennifer, as you all know.
Nah, then.
Jenny, baby.
What do you mean?
Nah,
Please,
then.
please don't spoil
Osas.
my introduction for me.
Women
Osas,
will
don't
do their
interrupt
thing
our
now.
introduction.
Ladies
What's
first.
Do
I
your
mean,
thing.
Osas, no
You're so
interrupt our-
disrespectful, man. Please, let's go.
Osas, you see as guests come dey.
It's my own cup of coffee.
My lovely lady. Please
My
continue
name
with
is
your introduction.
Jennifer.
Yeah.
I am a model and also a customer care agent and also into wardrobe, wardrobe mistress.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
My governor. We know you. Me, I know you.
What is
But
my name?
I don't
some
know
of
him.
them-
Oh. I don't know
Me,
him.
I know
Oh.
you.
I don't
Okay,
know
what's
him.
my
Oh.
name?
Sir?
I see your lies.
dare to mention
See.
you.
It's not.
I cannot-
You can't.
Woman,
I don't know him. Oh. I don't know him. Oh.
Osas.
Yes, sir.
This scope she's using now is just the same scope a lady would tell you. The problem is not me. The problem is not you. It is me.
I dare not use scope for my governor.
You should know better.
Why would I do that?
Gaslighting. That's what you call
Thank you.
gaslighting.
Women supporting women now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, babes. I'm so
My
sorry. I'm so
governor.
sorry.
Some of them are sleeping on a rock. So you need to introduce yourself to them. So please.
Okay, my name is Adegori Oye. I'm an agriculturist and I have other business. I partner with people.
So I study zoology. So in case you are looking for, I'm there. I will come.
My dear, what's that? Buy ram and goats.
No pause and sound for my Gary.
There's
one thing
everything.
No pause and sound for my
Agriculture.
Gary.
Yeah.
You're a zookeeper.
There is one thing I've always believed, and that my brother will always talk about it.
Yeah.
Success, money, everything revolves around 3 indispensable things. Baba, you go chop.
Right?
You go wear clothes.
Yeah.
You go find somewhere to sleep. If any business, and you go on jaye, you want to entertain yourself.
Sharp.
Normal.
That jaye is very
So that
important.
jaye-
It's
That
very, very
4
important.
cues, yeah. Once you can find something that revolves around that, you're going to be always fine.
Bam.
That's a business idea. I hope you're learning.
Bam. Now. Beautiful people.
Okay.
Handsome men. We are going to talk about a very, very sweet topic. I mentioned the topic earlier, which is, should ladies depend on their boyfriends to fund their lifestyle?
Okay.
Governor say, Everybody say,
Ladies first, yeah.
Exactly. Ladies first.
Now,
Let's have it.
As a soft babe that I am.
so is it love or is it...
No.
tell us.
Obviously, if I'm to enter a relationship, I love my man to death and all of that. But as a soft babe that I am, I'm making my money. But my money is my money. Oh.
And
His money is our money. You know, they used to say, I want to go out with my man, and they'll be looking at the babe and be like, yo, this guy has money in my body. Do you understand?
Power.
Like, I need to go out and even.
You said something. You say when you're going into a relationship, you love your man to death.
Of course,
So
I
you
do.
can take a bullet for him. Yeah.
Take it now.
Don't change what.
I can actually take a bullet for my man, actually.
Hey!
For you. If I know you can do the same, why not?
I
If
know
I am
they do.
sure he can do the same for me, why not?
I know they do.
I'm
I know
serious.
they do. I know they
You know,
do.
it might not be bullets,
My
other
governor.
things, but then
My governor.
It is what it is.
What do you think about, women, wanting men to fund their lifestyle, their boyfriends? Is it
I
about
don't
love? Is it
have a
entitlement?
I don't have a problem with giving resources out to a woman. The only problem I have is giving resources to a woman that does not understand what it means to fetch her own water.
Bam.
good.
I don't know if you understand what I mean.
Bam.
Yeah, I want to hear more.
You see, it is easy to bank, to live on another person's expenses when you're not making it.
Right?
It's so easy, especially Lagos, to be caught up in that lifestyle. Like, I want to always
Exactly,
have fun.
sir.
For every success you see, there's a price that was paid. And if you don't understand that struggle, person will give you 10 naira, he will still give you 100 naira.
Normal.
Right.
But if you cannot appreciate my 50 kobo, I have one.
Don't
I have
expect
one thing
more.
I'm always saying. Orisha bo le gbe mi. O ma fi mi le bo se ba mi.
Bam.
So it's not about me not giving you money. It's not about me not doing things for you. It's not about me not making you happy. But the fact is this. Is the foundation of our relationship based on resources or is based on affection?
Affection.
Is it transactional or purposeful?
Right?
So if the criteria for you to date me is my
Cash.
financial capability, then loyalty should be optional.
Exactly.
Yes.
You can't eat your cake and have it.
And have it. Exactly. It's not possible.
Osas.
Yes, I can hear you.
So when you hear a woman say
Yeah.
men should fund my lifestyle because he loves me and is in a relationship with me, what do you think about that mentality, about that thought?
I think that mentality is lame. For real. I think that mentality is lame. Like, my governor said something. He was talking about him not having problem with it. You understand? See, you want a man to be spending money on you. What value are you dropping?
So
What is he seeing
so
in
you
you?
are part of the people that ask the
Of
question,
course.
what do you bring to the table?
Exactly.
Also, sorry, there might be a value on the table, but regardless, I just feel like, you see, when I want you for sexual fantasies
Exactly, sir.
and you want the money, it is transactional. But if you want it to be exclusive, like you're asking for commitment,
Loyalty.
loyalty, oneness, monogamy, then trust me, it has to be purposeful. Don't just come because of the money. Because at the end of the day, there's always going to be a richer guy,
Right?
a finer person.
Exactly.
You see, nobody
Someone
has it
willing
all.
to spoil
Exactly.
you.
But if the push comes to shove, I go see you. Like 50 Cent said in 21 question. If I have to go and flip Burger King, are you still going to be there? If I get locked up, are you going to be there?
Yeah, exactly.
But these days, trust me, on the scale, respectfully speaking to the women on the seat, I only say probably 10%, respectfully speaking.
even 5.
According
Don't
to what
reach
he
10.
said.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
No, according to the last
Sentence.
episode we had or something like that. You know, we talked about something similar like this.
Remind me, please. Remind
When it comes to money, like relationship money
Yeah,
or love
exactly.
and everything, what I feel is that as long as you know this person is my person, you know this person is loyal, this person is down to earth, this person is ready to do anything for me, we are in love. So I feel like you spending on me shouldn't be a problem.
But-
so
but
if
I
the
want
guy
to
is
tackle-
won't
I have
even be
a
a
question.
I want to
problem.
tackle, before you answer that question, I want to tackle this lady.
Okay.
Speaking from that last episode we shot together, yeah? You said something about comfortably being with a broke guy
Okay.
rather than being with an older man with the
Right.
cash.
Right.
You understand? Now I'm surprised now that you're bringing it up as
Hold on. What you don't
a guy
get
to
is-
spend on you.
No, wait. What you don't get is that I said if he has potential, you can build with a man.
How would you know a man with potentials?
How would you
First of
know
all,
if a man has potential?
they don't
What
write it
he's
on the
doing?
forehead.
What
There are
he's
signs.
doing
What
with
are
his
their
time?
signs?
Osas,
What he's
sir.
doing?
I have one ugly truth to add to this statement.
I'd like to hear.
And the ugly truth is this. The word we used to know, thank God for the ones that are married. I don't use social media as a yardstick to see people who are married and doing fine. My brother is over a decade married. So I have an example at home. But the word we used to know about, traditional men, you go to work, you provide and all
Exactly,
that.
sir.
Yeah.
And this new world where we did so, Osas,
Yes,
it
sir.
is gone. The word true love, it does not exist anymore.
Again.
And I'll give my reasons.
We're listening.
I'll give my reasons. There is the word true love does not exist anymore.
I
And I'll give
support
my
that.
reasons why.
You
Yes.
support
Okay,
that.
this is it. Before you say you want to be with somebody, you have your preferences.
Exactly.
Right?
Sir.
You ask yourself, what are you looking for in a relationship? You list those things out.
Yeah.
That is the condition you are putting down for the person that wants to be with you. That is the criteria.
So are you saying that those in the older time, the older generation, they did not have, this lady is Moro Omobiri, I love the way she looks. Mo fe fẹ́ níyàwó. That kind of thing. So are you saying that those days they just picked and just picked? No criteria,
conditions or anything.
Is that it?
They were conditions. But the conditions were the conditions that were given by nature.
Exactly, sir.
So
Provision-
what are the added conditions now?
Responsibility, family oriented, and security, protection. That was what nature was giving, like the traditional men. Men still want to do it, but see, we're in the new modern world.
Exactly.
It's still going to get worse, and I keep saying it. But the truth is, go for alliance. You'll be much happier. If you like gay, minimum criteria, 3 taxis double D. Go for it.
It's your choice.
It's your choice.
Exactly.
If you want someone who is a 9 to 5, like I'm only saying this. I cannot be with, respect to the people who are into that career path. I can't be with a uniform person. Someone that
We hear that. I hear that a lot.
she can be at home or having a great time and work
Just get the
calls.
Calls and all.
Exactly.
I want someone that is still leaning onto that side of family oriented.
Flexible
I just want to
family
have a
and all of that.
business at the side,
Okay.
but I'm not the kind of guy that believes in 50-50. No, that's bullshit. It is.
Asha.
It is bullshit
La
now.
Hakum brother.
You're an African man.
Exactly, sir.
You're meant to provide.
Tell me something.
Oh wow.
See, if you talk, say you no go give woman money, you still dey play. If babe no collect am for your hand, your mama go collect am. If your mama no collect am,
Sisters, they there.
your sister go collect
Sorry,
am.
I would like to take you back a little bit. You said something like there's no love again, or maybe something
True
like
love.
that.
Yeah.
There's
True
no
love
true.
doesn't exist in this
That's a
generation.
freaking lie.
Okay.
It is a lie.
Yeah.
Forget that's. I will always say this. Forget social media.
I'm not using social media as a yardstick.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Let's just be very realistic now. See,
Okay.
in real life, when you find someone you love, there's still love out there. You would do
There
anything for
is.
that person.
There is.
See,
There is.
I believe
you
in
will do anything
I believe
for
in
the
data.
person.
I know that there is data, but then also the data would say a minority and a majority. So far there is a minority.
Yes, now.
Let's give
I
some
don't
credit.
believe it. I'm not in
Let's-
No,
support of
that is
that.
why I see it's a train of thought.
Okay.
Everybody with their own
So-
You get
so-
me?
way.
Yeah.
I
So
understand
we've
you,
heard
but
from the male's point of view, the male's perspective, but from the female's point of view, do you think men mind spoiling their girlfriends? Like, do you think they secretly enjoy it? You think that they are forced into it? Like, what do you think about men?
I feel like let's just say, majority of these guys, they are just talking. They just talk. They just follow the crowd. But deep down, when they are spending, when they are sending money to their babe, you won't even know. You will just see that
So they enjoy it.
they enjoy it low key, but they won't say anything. They might come online saying shit like, "Oh, I will never spend on a woman," but immediately their woman should enter their day. "Babe, I need to fund this thing. Please, can you just assist me? Please, babe." You know, as a sensitive lady too, as a sensible lady too, you won't even ask for 100%.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you just be like, "Babe, can you support me? I need like 3 million for this thing, but I have like 1 million naira. Can you get me 2 million naira?" Just say, "Babe, anything for you. You're my babe." But they will still go online, and say, "I'm gonna not do for babe."
Speaking
But
about that now, I came across a scenario where a guy gave his girlfriend $1 million and she did not appreciate it. What can you say from a female's point of view?
Very
What do you
cool.
think of that?
Then that
scenario?
mad
Man-
person.
A man gave you 1 million naira and then, okay, you just collect it because what do you think was going on through her head? Let's assume. What do you think was going on through her head?
she's not appreciative. Just like he said, she's not appreciative. Even though you're asking for 10 million naira or 20 million naira, and your guy should eventually give you 1 million naira, you might be like, "Babe, I asked for 10 million naira," but you don't even have to say it. You just appreciate the fact that he had to dip into his money. Do you know it is not easy to make money, especially in this Nigeria? It is not easy to make money. So if a guy is spending on you, you should be appreciative. You should like the fact that he's dropping something for you. That's how you collect more. You collect more.
My governor. You know, you've been hearing our beautiful Jennifer talk.
Sure I have.
So as you're looking at Jenny baby now, she's someone that you can't spoil. She's somebody that you can spend on, somebody you are willing to.
I'm willing to. What sense? I don't
You can
understand.
just say,
Okay.
drop your account number and just paste like 5 million naira. Sharp.
Giving women money is not a problem. It's not a problem. And will never be.
But I'm talking
It
about
just
Jennifer.
depends.
Why
She's a-
why
why-
in particular?
she's
He
a
doesn't
beautiful
know me
woman.
now.
There's nothing there. See, if you keep saying I'm not going to give women money, I'm not going to do that. One way or the other,
You still drop the money. Also, it's not cap.
One thing is, motive matters. Motive matters.
Okay.
And one thing, the motive. If you want it transactional, don't waste my time and taking the other route.
Bam.
Right.
Bam.
Get if it is business, stick to business. Don't bring emotions and business together.
Right.
You get me? You can't eat your cake and have it. It can't be business,
Exactly.
and you be looking
And
for
emotion.
exclusiveness
Yeah,
and
exactly.
commitment.
Exactly.
Yeah, and accountability.
So Jennifer now you can just
She's a beautiful woman, obviously. Why not?
So you can just send her money for being beautiful.
For being beautiful.
Yes.
I don't do like that. No.
Come on, why would you even be asking
Wait,
that?
wait.
Some ladies are like that.
Wait,
Some
some
ladies,
can't.
some men
some
do
ladies
that.
will
I
tell
just
you.
men do that.
cannot.
Some ladies will tell you.
It's not my vibe. I'll just see
It
you and
happens
say,
though. It has happened to me actually.
Okay,
I
a
went
guy-
to a store to get some stuff, and I saw this man is an old man actually. It's like, "Oh, I like you. You're so beautiful.
yeah.
You're so this. You're so. Come, I'll pay for your dress. Just pick any dress you want." It
Beautiful.
happens a lot.
That is different. You get me?
Osas, you
That is different now.
You are just quite, tell us something.
See,
Say something.
See, matters like this, I don't think I would be able to. You are beautiful. It's for a normal. If you know, you.
So you know,
Now
if you
ugly
just say
person
that,
will follow
say,
before.
See,
Osas,
Osas, what you
in
don't
some
understand is
cases.
that
I don't want to understand that.
you will
There's
be-
nothing you want to
see,
tell me.
See, let me tell you something you don't
Osas,
understand.
I don't want to understand what you are trying to bring
You
to
say
the
give
table.
your babe
Stage
money.
where you go
Osas.
there, where we say money go choke, where we say you
Osas,
to drop all this kind of money will just be like
Osas,
At some
change.
point, there should be reasons why. See, you said something earlier. You're talking about the money is not. You understand that it's not easy to get that money. So do you not think somebody like that would not, because the money is excess, you will not
Obviously, was
carry
trying
money
to
and
use that
spend
to get
anyhow?
my attention.
Of course.
Obviously, he was trying to use that to get my
Use the
attention.
money
But
to get.
Osas,
Yeah,
your
Osas,
attention.
are you speaking from a future point of view or just that now?
Oh my
reached
God.
that level?
I'm speaking based on how things are presently, not with me.
No, I'm
he's
talking about you.
asking
I'm
you.
directing it to you.
Not
She's
not
Is it a personal
asking
question?
It's a personal question.
personal question. I'll leave it
Eh.
personal because I know how I do.
No.
In my relationship.
No.
Osas,
No.
This
Osas,
is a
the thing
podcast.
this,
You
eh?
have to
not
say, you have
telling
to say your
you
mind.
might actually
Okay.
go out,
Okay.
have fun, and see a couple of girls. Probably they're having their fun, drinking cocktails, and
Yes, sir.
you decide to, take the view and
Pay
all
for
that.
their drink.
It doesn't actually matter.
It
All those
doesn't
things-
matter.
All those things
But
don't
I
matter.
wouldn't.
It does.
I don't. It's
Oh
not,
my
Why?
God.
It's not
Why?
necessary.
Are you stingy?
There are
It's
days
not
where-
being
see,
stingy. I'm not even selfish. in the
Osas,
first
there are
place.
days where you be extremely happy, very excited.
Oh, so
and
you're
you
saying
do.
that
That's
you can't
extremely
pay-
it doesn't
happy.
mean you-
I will send that money to my mother.
Oh,
You
please
say-
don't say that. Oh my God.
Osas.
Oh
Osas.
God.
Yes.
See, I'm actually talking.
saying.
You
I'm
see, you know, I
enjoying
made
this
one
tea.
example. Like this kind of guys now. They will come online to say, "No, I'll never do that." No. But if Osas babe should text him right now, or say, "Babe, send this."
That's a personal thing. This is
You
that
want
is
to be
that
surprised.
is
His
my
girlfriend.
babe.
You
Oh,
don't understand.
forget it.
So you are saying,
I don't believe this Osas.
guys, this tea
I
is
don't- I
getting
don't
interesting.
believe
Drink up your coffee. We don't put on there for decoration. Drink your myself one, like
I'm still waiting for the conversation to get all that.
beautiful. So I'm going to be directing this particular one to Jennifer, being the lady
Oh.
of the house now.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are questions I want you to answer straight on. Now,
Straight. Okay.
he pays your rent, but he starts to track you like wherever you like. Oh, where are you? Come on. Or are you staying or leaving? Or
He pays my rent.
yeah, he pays your rent, but he starts to track you wherever you go.
You know, there's always a backstory to stuff like this.
Are you staying or leaving?
This person is
Because he's very
overprotective.
Overprotective,
Exactly.
like staying or
Oh,
living.
like, oh, you can't go. You can't go. Come back home now. Somebody you're dating,
Exactly.
not married.
I'm
to.
making my own money. I'll just
So
tell
are
him.
you leaving the relationship or you are staying in the relationship?
Somebody you claim you love. Oh.
Yes, somebody that you're very, very. You said there is true love.
Yes, there
you
is true love.
mentioned it. So that person that you are truly in love with is
We'll
very,
have a
very-
conversation. You know, communication matters a lot.
Okay, even if you
Hold
have the
on now.
conversation
No,
and he
calm
does not
down now. Let me
listen,
talk.
even if he doesn't
Communication matters a lot. Firstly, that's why I said there's always a backstory. Why is it like that? Have you ever made him feel so insecure about your movements or whatnot? Have you ever done something to warrant something like that? You know, sometimes that can be the backstory. Do you understand? Because a guy cannot just, I don't know, maybe there are guys like that. I don't know.
But I mean, what if you speak about all of these and then it's still like that? Are you staying or leaving? That's the question. Are you
Is it a
staying
deal
or
breaker?
Is it a deal breaker? If a guy is very, very, very overprotective.
Overprotective.
Yeah, I need you to answer real quick. You know,
This is
putting you on the spot. So,
Remember, you love this guy
Yeah,
so
true
much. True love, like you said.
But you know,
There's true love.
No,
relationship is
Jennifer,
not.
no.
No,
We
I'm
don't
trying. I'm
see.
giving you the answer you
Oh
want. I know
my
what you guys
God.
want me to say. I'm giving you the answer you want. I'm
Okay,
giving.
want to hear it.
In a relationship, no, to keep a relationship is not just about love. There are so many things attached to it. As long as I'm not happy, the happiness is not there. You are frustrating my life. You know, I have to work and everything. And at the end of the day, I want to go back to my man for peace of mind. And you're stressing me out.
Then that's okay. Okay. So another question: how do you see a guy that just sends you like sent? You've not asked. Sent. You asked. Sent. You see him as a lover boy, or you see him?
You know,
as
some
a
people they love bomb.
money-making
They love bomb.
machine.
That's what these girls don't understand. Some guys, they are very good at it. They know that these girls, they
Love
like
bombing.
material stuff. So they love bomb you. When you start talking to a guy today, he's sending you gifts just today.
Yeah.
The next day, he's telling you, let's go
But
out.
then, could that not also be for a good cause?
To me, personally, on the long run, it won't work out. That's you love bombing me. That's you saying you want to buy my love with money. I have to love you naturally. The
Okay.
vibe has to be there. Not just with money, but the vibe has to be there.
Okay.
You
so,
get
so vibes and then
yeah, it has to be. You know.
But then
it has
I
to be-
see scenarios where ladies will say, if he does not spend on me, how would I know that he loves me?
That's what I'm saying. Don't believe social media.
Okay.
See, there are so many guys that will spend. I have guys ask me out normally, obviously,
Okay.
and they spend, but that doesn't mean I will have any feelings for them. That's because you just feel like, and I'll tell you from day one, I am not interested in you.
But you're interested in collecting their
No
money.
collecting. You know my address, or probably I don't know how you got to know. I am
So why
sending
can't
gifts.
that same
Are you
energy you are
expecting me to-
using to tell them
Yeah,
you are not
why can't
interested
you-
in the love? Why can't you tell them you're not interested in
In
the
the
money?
money.
Oh please,
Simple.
is you that you want to spend your money now?
Eh,
What's my own
So,
business?
so
Hey,
one
God.
quick
To spend the money.
One quick one. This one is so a man likes you now and intends to get married to you, and he says he wants to fully provide for you. Stop working. Would you accept that?
I can't. I'm so sorry. I can't.
You cannot.
But
My
I want to
God, no.
ask a question.
Okay.
I
Why
can't.
are you working exactly? Is it not to be comfortable for
Exactly.
yourself?
That's what I'm saying.
So,
I
and
can't.
somebody is coming to tell you that stuff you are trying to work for, he want to give it to you.
You see, these guys, most of them are very manipulative. They will gaslight you to do things that,
So-
on a long run, they will end up. They'll just get tired of it.
I want to believe that comes from a place of you want to stand on your own, because there is a freedom that comes with you making your own money. You
Yeah,
having your
just
own
imagine
money.
there's
I want to
something
believe
Sometimes-
petty at home to
I want to
sort out. I have to be
Sometimes-
calling my man to send
It
me
is
money.
not about the money.
Hmm.
Sometimes it's about a childhood dream.
Hmm.
Sometimes it's just the purpose. Sometimes it's the promise she made to her mother. Sometimes it's just her connecting to her childhood self. As long as that's where I go back to what I was saying. It goes back to what? Alliance. Find somebody that you are going the same path. That there is
Exactly.
synchronicity in what you both want.
Exactly.
And then
See,
go for it.
you might like milk and it's not good for you.
Word.
You can't be a diabetic patient and love sugar.
Yeah.
Go for what works for you.
Exactly.
And that is not a matter of true love. It is what? It is logic.
Common sense.
Yeah.
It's common sense. So where does true love plays in that?
Yeah.
It is not true. It is common sense. If you want to talk about the fairy tale, okay, this is the fairy tale of love. Okay, I get married, my preferred wedding, okay, took 3 kids. That is the modern Western love. But the modern Western love is never going to show you the days where, there are days where you will wake up and you would not see her the same. Would the love remain the same? You see, there is one thing I'm always going to say, and that has been my own etiquette, my own philosophy. The person who is going to have my child is one of the most important decisions I will make in my life. Every work I'm doing, every success that I'm going to have in my life, it is going to be attached to my offspring.
You're right.
And there is no way you want to detach yourself from the bearer of the offspring, meaning the driver of the course,
Exactly.
meaning the mama.
Sorry to cut you off, my governor. Jennifer, I saw you nodding your head when he was speaking about logic. So are you trying to say that there's no true love again?
Oh yeah, Ngwanu. Answer. See question. Throw more light.
I caught you nodding. You were agreeing. You were
Is there
saying
true
yes.
love or not?
So is it true love now or logic?
There's true love. That's what you don't. There's true love.
So
But what people don't understand is that to build a relationship, love is not enough.
okay.
You have to be able to tolerate your partner. That's what it says, something like you have to go for someone, maybe your own taste or your own spec and everything.
Yeah.
Before you enter a relationship, you should ask yourself, this guy has these flaws. Are you ready to tolerate them?
Okay. So logic and
It
true love
works hand in hand.
I'm
Yes.
sorry, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
You said you need to know the man's flaws, the imperfection.
Exactly.
Trust me, you can be in 5 years relationship and you don't know your man.
I won't know who that man is.
No be lie, yo. No be lie, yo.
I
And
mean,
you know
I-
what?
you know
You know
what?
what?
There is a depth to every human being.
Right?
We are all double personality.
Yeah.
It is what I want you to see is what you will see.
See.
It's what I want you to feel is what you will feel.
Yeah.
And it can always be a mirage.
And do you know what you would do in this kind of situation?
Yeah.
My Lord, church,
You
go church.
go and
Church.
kabash.
That's why you say one thing.
Oh my
One thing
Lord,
is, I'm always going to
because let's say I want to talk again like this.
Someone like me now, I love thick women. Respectfully speaking, I love thick women.
Yes, sir.
And I cannot now feel like, because I'm curious. Because everything that has to do with men's sexuality is curiosity. Trust me. Sex is like, I don't know, the intensity when it comes to men and women is different. For men, it is adventure. You know, I just want to see what is behind the basket or what is behind the closet or whatever.
My governor, you said you like thick women.
Obviously.
You know, like how thick? Like
this.
I just love African women. Yeah. African women are thick.
Like today, not to say God bless Africa. God bless Africa.
What it is to be an African
you can
woman.
use someone as an example. It could be an actress, a model. You know,
Let me
let's just
see.
explain. Let's just know.
Everybody knows what a coffee woman is now.
Like this.
Like this. You know, there's like this, there's like this, there's like this.
And
There's like
you know,
He
and
said-
you know
Okay,
somebody,
so like-
you know
South
somebody
African
can be
Okay,
deceived
South
with
African
BBL.
specimen. Let me just use that.
Sick. Oh, they are.
but-
Oh my goodness.
But
Yeah.
my governor, logically speaking, hope you know that you can be deceived
Exactly.
by BBL. You know.
No, there is always a difference.
You should be able to tell now. You should be able to tell
if,
BBL
if,
from
if something is
normal.
your specialty, you should be able to.
Oh my God.
No, you see.
Oh my God.
This is good.
There are certain topics that I don't know. Sex is part of life. You cannot ignore it. It is the reason why you are here. It is the battle you fought for your existence. So why is it so hard to talk about? You liking women, it is what you love. See, we all cannot be the same.
Yeah.
We all can't do the same. See, now sinner they judge sinner differently.
Exactly.
So in conclusion with all that we've said,
Yeah.
should women depend on their boyfriends to fund their lifestyle? Jenny, please go first.
Oh my
In
God.
conclusion,
Yeah.
after
If the
all
love is
of
there.
this back and forth,
Now you're bringing this.
If
what do
they
you
are-
think
if they are
and
deep
what
in love.
advice can you give to women with such
Okay, the
mentality?
advice I would give, ladies out there is that make your money first. Even if you want to depend on a man, make your money first. Because even as a lady, if I'm spending on someone, I'm giving you my money and you're not even appreciating it, number one, you're not working to get this money too. I'll
don't
get
understand.
tired. I'll just get tired like, you're not doing anything. I'm just funding your lifestyle. But if you know that I'm making money, I'm making my own money.
I mean, but Jennifer, have you ever spent on your guy? Do you spend on guys that you date?
Why not?
Odogu.
Are you whining
I
me?
love that
Odogu.
statement.
Why not?
I don't like selfish women.
Why not? He's spending on me. He deserves to be
I don't like
taken care of.
singlet and boxer women.
Exactly.
I'm not saying you should break a bank.
Yeah.
All I'm trying to say is it's all about intentionality.
Yeah, the
See,
thoughts matter.
it might just be
value.
Baba fi don dey use one toothbrush for 6 months.
And
Just
men,
try to change
they
that.
do that in a lot. They don't
Just
believe.
those two things.
It will just look very. It's normal now.
They
But
do that a lot.
It could be his favorite coffee. It could be just
Something or his wallet. Guys don't like changing their wallets. You just change it. You just be,
But the truth be say,
it's the thoughts that
person
matters.
we no want do.
good.
No one do.
No one.
You see what he goes back to what?
That's-
Now see alliance. About now see alliance.
So my governor, in conclusion as well, what would you say to guys that are funding their girlfriend's lifestyle? What advice will you give to them? Should they continue? Should they take a step back? Should they remain where they are? Should they?
Sorry, what is your name?
Jumoke. Olajumoke.
What is my name?
My-
Okay. Let us that acronym, right? Okay. How many people are one in your passport? Your passport is
Only me, yes.
me and my passport. Your name is not your name.
So Koro,
Do what works for you.
oh, okay.
Every man within what cross.
Right?
See, if we all do, you see, social media does not make us to mind our business.
Yeah.
Exactly, sir.
But if everybody mind their
Exactly.
business, see, there's some things that is not your business.
Exactly, sir.
You like a guy that wants money. Try to get one.
Oh, Sas, where
Exactly.
do you stand? Where do you stand? So
See.
we can round this up.
I got everybody with their papa name.
Straight up.
Simple. And that doesn't mean the guy is broke. It's just his choice.
I mean,
Right.
beautiful, beautiful.
That is Osas's
Lady and
choice.
gentlemen, it's time we draw the curtain. Ladies watching online, would you let your man pay your bill? And guys online, would you be comfortable spoiling and funding your girlfriend's lifestyle 100%? Drop a comment below and do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to watch out for other juicy and spicy episodes. Thank you, our beautiful guests, for being on this segment. We really, really appreciate it. And to my
I've
co-host,
learned a lot today for real.
and
I've learned.
this guy.
Honestly speaking.
This guy.
No wonder
I've
you were
learned-
just
Osas,
quiet.
Osas.
This
Of
guy
course.
is a download
I have one
knowledge.
advice for you.
Of course.
Osas, I have one advice
Yes, sir.
for you.
Advise me, sir.
Place where you suppose talk alpha, how much. No go talk, how was your day? Have you eaten?
Bam!